This piece here was sold to me as a flash arrestor on eBay. It's nothing more than a check valve. This is only half of it. It blew in half, which caused this bubbler here, which was full of alcohol, to explode. As you can see, it did quite a bit of damage. I was trying to add a blue color to the flame from my hydrogen torch. This here is the main reservoir, and as you can see, it imploded, which caused the side here to suck into the tank, and this side. Now there was a pop-off valve right here, which obviously failed because that does nothing for a vacuum, which is what created when there was a flashback. And overall, this cost a couple $100 in damage to my power supply and these items that I showed you here. I have since replaced them and have proper flashback arrestors in place now. This here is my torch toolbox, where I have everything to power my torch all nice and neatly placed inside here. It's probably going to be hard to see, but there's a amp meter, voltmeter right here. This is a DC motor controller, otherwise known as a pulse width modulator. Right here is the electrolyzer. And this is my replacement tank, the reservoir, and a power supply in the back. I have a double bubbler here, which you really can't see. But there's one in the front that has vinegar in it, and that will take care of any of the impurities or lye that gets into the gas. In the back I have another bubbler that is empty, and that just takes out any oils or vapors that are not supposed to be mixed in with the gas. Up in the top here, we have the top of the reservoir, which has a gas tube that leads out into the top of my bubbler system, and then the output of the bubbler runs out down through the bottom and comes out through a quick release connector in the back of the toolbox. Notice I keep vinegar on hand because I am using lye, otherwise known as sodium hydroxide, and this is pretty nasty stuff. It'll burn your skin, your eyes, pretty much anything it comes into contact with. And then here I have my torch, hose, and flashback arrestors, and the quick connect. I'll come back in a moment with it all hooked up. I just want to show that this is my reservoir. That's where the lye water is stored, and then there's gas in the top. Proper installation of a check valve, not a flash arrestor, would be just after this reservoir, before your bubbler, which does not allow any vinegar or alcohol or anything else like that that you have in your bubblers to pass back into your reservoir. It is not to protect from flashback. Okay, here we have my torch system powered up, and you can probably hear it running. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the current. I'm going to bring it up to about probably 25 amps or so. 27, 28. And I'm going to go ahead and set this down for a second. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. Go ahead and turn on the torch. And as you can see here, we have a flame. And I don't know how well you can see this. But it will not take long, just a couple of seconds for this penny to heat right up. It's almost instant. That's red. That's that.